Greetings, all Facebook friends of Ankida Ridge. We're going to go live here in our vineyard on St. Vincent's Day, January 22nd. The story of St. Vincent, who was the patron saint of vineyards in old Europe, was that in the early 1800s, he was on his donkey visiting some of the vineyards, and while he was talking to some of the growers, his donkey started nibbling on one of the grapevines. And as the year progressed and into the following year, they learned that that particular vine grew some beautiful fruit. So it is said that that donkey was the invention of vineyard pruning. So he is the patron saint of vineyards in Burgundy. And since we are in Virginia's little Burgundy here, with Tamara, daughter Tamara, and this is Lily. Hi, Lily. And we have Jack, and we have Dr. V, and we have Miss Quinny, and she's going to do our first ceremonial cut here on St. Vincent's Day at Ankida Ridge. So I'm going to hand the, you can see we have typical foggy weather here in January in Ankida Ridge. So I'm going to show you how we do what's important in our pruning. So Queenie, let's see, let's do this vine here. Let me get rid of this. Okay. So in order to prune the vines for next year, you want to have new growth available. You want to get rid of all of this stuff. Every year, all this stuff is gone. So we want to have the renewal cane coming from in this space here. And so we got a couple nice renewal canes here. So we're going to get rid of all of this stuff. We like to usually save two in case something happens to one of them. So I'm going to leave these two and these two. So we're going to cut off this, and then we pull everything out. So Quinny, would you like to do the ceremonial first cut of the 2017 Ankida Ridge Vintage of Pinot Noir? Yes? Okay. So there you go. You can cut that there. It's hard. Keep going. Keep going. Yay! Here's to the 2017 Vintage. Woo! Okay, do this one here. Now come over this way.
Right here?
Yep. It might help to go a little bit deeper. Yeah. More push. There! Ta-da! And so what happens, all of this has to be removed. So, and this is a time-consuming and hard thing to do. You just gotta pull. You have that one. Sometimes you gotta cut some of these vines out with these canes to pull it out. And got little clips from last year in here. So pull all of this out. Make sure it doesn't snap and hit you, honey. Okay. So you got to do this for every single vine we've got in this little vineyard, 3,500 vines. And then this side, we got to pull this out. Quinn, you want to pull this out? And so we have all of our other little friends, our avian friends, our chickens who help eat the insects, cats who chase away the birds and rodents, and Jack, the dog, who protects everybody and protects the vines when they get ripe from raccoons and possums. So I'm just going to cut off these up here just to make it easier for us to further down the road when we do our second stage of pruning. They'll be easier to manage. So what we'll do when we come back is, after we get this first stage of pruning done, we're going to lay this down on the wire like this, and we'll staple it in place. So see, there you have next year's vine, like what this is here. This is what this is going to be, like that. And all of these little nodes are going to send the shoots up and and then we'll have usually 2 or 3 clusters on each one of them, and you want them to be about a hand width apart when you come and do the final pruning. And so once we have that down on the wire, hi Jack, we'll go ahead and cut this away. And this one will probably start with this one. Go down like that. You like to wrap it around a little bit like that, and then clip it here, and then all of those will come up and be next year's fruit. So inside these little nodes, inside there, is all the wine you're going to be drinking from the 27 vintage. These little nodes. It's just such a beautiful, miraculous thing. So that's our ceremonial first cut. And we have all of the vineyard helpers with us. Just about everybody. And our little star of the day, Miss Quinny. Signing off from Ankida Ridge, St. Vincent's Day, January 22nd.